Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Jackie and today I am back with another bookish video for you guys. Today I will be doing the Burn, Rewrite, Reread challenge. So in this mug I have the names of I think 30 different books or series that I have read, some of which I really liked, some I didn't like so much or would want to change, and some of them I've read recently, some of them I haven't read for a little while. But for each round, I'm going to pull 3 random books or series out of this mug, and I'm going to choose one book or series to burn, one that I would like to rewrite, and one that I would reread. So we're just going to get started. I think I have enough for 10 rounds, and we'll see how this goes. First, we're just going to shake it up a little, and all right. First, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Good book. I liked it. Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. Also a good book. And The Help by Catherine Stockett, which I also liked and I haven't read for a while. Oh, geez. Damn it, this first one is really hard. Okay. I think I'm going to choose Reread Sense and Sensibility because I just love Jane Austen and I think she's phenomenal. I don't think there's anything about this book that I would want to change. I don't want to burn either of these books, but I think The Fault in Our Stars, like, that one I'll just say rewrite. Maybe, like, because the ending made me cry and I'll spare myself some pain by changing the ending, which means I have to burn The Help, which I really don't want to do because I did like that book, but just out of these 3, that's the one that I have to burn. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. All right. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Oh, one of my favorite series. The Odyssey. Oh, I think I already know which one I'm burning. I hated that. And lastly, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna burn The Odyssey because I like mythology, but when I read this, I did not like it at all. I actually had to read it the summer before my sophomore year of high school, and this is a really long book that you have to read by yourself over the summer. So I didn't really understand what was going on when I was reading it. I thought it was too long, and honestly, like, when my teacher was going over the book in September, there were huge chunks of the book that I didn't even remember reading. Even though I read the whole thing, I think I just blocked portions of it from my memory, and I was so bitter because the next year they changed the summer reading for sophomores to a book that was like 100 pages long, and I was just like, seriously, I had to read this over the summer and they get that book? Ugh, I was so bitter. Now the question is, which one of these 2 do I want to rewrite and which one do I want to reread? I think I'm going to go with Reread Pride and Prejudice. This is also something I read during my sophomore year, and it's one of my favorite books ever. Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy are my literary OTP. They are perfect together, and I think I will rewrite the Hunger Games series, maybe similarly to The Fault in Our Stars. I will take out some of the painful character deaths that made me cry. The Twilight series by Stephanie Meyer. My favorite in middle school, not so much anymore. Macbeth by William Shakespeare. That's one of my favorite Shakespearean plays. And The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Okay, I really wanted to say rewrite Twilight because I feel like it actually isn't a bad idea. It just could be executed better, but I'm not going to burn either of these 2. So I guess I have to burn Twilight. I really wanted to say I could rewrite it, but given the choice, it's gotta burn. And while there's really nothing about The Perks of Being a Wallflower that I really would want to change from my memory, I don't think I can touch Macbeth because it's just a literary classic, so I'm gonna go with reread Macbeth and rewrite The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Actually, though, on second thought, I kind of want to rewrite Macbeth because Lady Macbeth is one of my favorite Shakespearean characters, and I kind of just want to rewrite an ending where she survives and takes over the world. So maybe I'll actually rewrite Macbeth and reread The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Yeah, that's my final answer. That's what I'm going with. Next round. The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. I have mixed feelings about this. Okay. The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. Ugh. And I'm going to pick one from the bottom. Hamlet by William Shakespeare. Oh my god, this is... Why did I have to get all of these three together? I don't really like any of them. Oh, okay. I mean, I liked Hamlet, but it's so long, and I just find, like, I feel like it's a little overrated compared to the other Shakespearean plays. The Catcher in the Rye, like, I liked it, but I didn't love it. I mean, Holden Caulfield's a little irritating, and The Scarlet Letter has a great premise, but the writing style is just so archaic and boring. This is another book I had to read over the summer, and I would read 2 pages of it and just feel exhausted. Okay, I'm done for the day. I read 2 pages. So it was really slow going. Oh, the question is, okay, which one do I want to burn? I really wanted to rewrite The Scarlet Letter, but I feel like it's the one I like the least here, so I have to burn this one. I'm sorry, Nathaniel Hawthorne. Then, I think with Hamlet, again, I'm going to say I would rewrite it, just give some justice for Ophelia, okay? She is so sweet, so pure, did not deserve what happened to her, so I would rewrite Hamlet to give a happier ending for Ophelia, and that leaves me to reread The Catcher in the Rye. A Song of Ice and Fire series by George R.R. Martin. I'm currently working on this one. I love it. I actually think I might like it better than the Game of Thrones TV show, so... We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I liked that book. And... The Fixer series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Damn it, I like all of these. Why couldn't I have gotten one of these last round? Oh my god. Okay. I think I'm gonna say I'll rewrite A Song of Ice and Fire because there are some iffy rape elements in this book, and also a little bit of, like, there could be a better depiction of non-white characters, so I feel like I would want to add more diversity to this book. I mean, I do really like it. That's just a problem I have with it that I would like to fix if given the opportunity. And that leaves The Fixer and We Were Liars, both of which I really liked. But the question is, which one can I live without? And... damn. This is really hard. I'm having a dilemma. I really liked The Fixer. I can't burn The Fixer, so I'm gonna reread The Fixer duology, and that means I have to burn We Were Liars. I'm sorry, because I really did like that book, but it's just, if I have to burn one of these, I would rather burn that one. I don't want to burn either, but I have to. That's the game, so I'm sorry. Ugh. Why did I decide to do this tag? I'm just giving myself so many different dilemmas. Ugh. The Delirium series by Lauren Oliver. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. And The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Okay, I gotta reread The Great Gatsby. Wait, actually, hold on. Let me think about this. I mean, The Great Gatsby is probably my favorite book, like, ever, that I've ever read. But now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I might want to rewrite it because I kind of feel like Nick has a crush on Gatsby, and I would rewrite it to make it like just blatantly say that he has a crush on him. I would make it gay. Then I'll reread The Handmaid's Tale, which is a pretty good book, and I like the television show as well, though it is kind of depressing. And I'll have to burn the Delirium series. I really liked this when I was younger, like maybe like 14, 15. I never actually finished the series. I think I was kind of disappointed with the direction it was going, and ultimately I feel like I can just live without it. And it doesn't have the same literary significance as the other two, so I feel like the world will survive without it. Sorry, Delirium. Oh, this is two. Do both. Big Little Lies by Leanne Moriarty. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Oh, God. Can this next one be something I hate, please? Blue Bloods by Melissa De La Cruz. Okay. I'm gonna burn Blue Bloods. Again, it's a series I liked when I was younger. It was back when I was really into Twilight, so I loved vampires. I never actually finished the series. I think I have the first book, and I barely started the second one and never finished it. So I can definitely live without it in my life. I'm sorry. Then the question is, Big Little Lies or Frankenstein? Which one would I reread and which one would I rewrite? I think I'm going to say reread Big Little Lies and rewrite Frankenstein. With Frankenstein, maybe just like change a few things, you know, spare some characters who really didn't deserve it, something like that. So that's what I'm going with for this round. Starting to thin out here, so almost done. Ooh, they're stuck together. And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. Oh, I love that book. Okay, let's see what else. Pretty Little Liars series by Sarah Shepard. Ooh. And Daughter of Deep Silence by Carrie Ryan. That is a really good book that I really liked. Okay. I'm going to reread And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. I loved that book. I read it in 2 days. It just really sucked me in, and I had to know what was going to happen. And the ending did genuinely surprise me. I thought I knew it was going to happen. I had a person who I was sure was the killer, and then something happened which threw me for a loop. I don't spoil it, but I just really liked this book. I thought it was fantastic. Now, Daughter of Deep Silence, I really enjoyed. It's this revenge-y YA thriller, and I really enjoyed it, but there is one character in this book who I feel like he kind of got screwed over in the end, so I would want to give him a better ending, more closure, because I just felt really bad for the guy. I felt like he just got screwed over the entire book. Like, he lost so much, and I would have changed his ending just to make it a little more optimistic. And that means I have to burn Pretty Little Liars by Sarah Shepard. I really wanted, again, this was a book that I really wanted to rewrite, because if I was rewriting it, I know exactly what I would do. As you guys know, if you followed me in my Pretty Little Liars video days, I love Spencer and Toby from the television show, and they are not a couple in the books. So if I was rewriting this, I would make them a couple in the books. Spoiler alert, Toby actually gets killed off in like book 2, so I would have changed that, but given the choices, I feel like I just have to burn it. I mean, I only read the first book in the series because it was just really weird. The characters did very strange things that I don't think real people would actually do, especially Arya, who is just a nut job in the books, so I have to burn it. One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. This is actually a really popular book, but to be honest, I only thought it was okay. Let's see what else. Ooh, they're stuck together. I guess I'll do these two. 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. Oh boy, do I have feelings about this book. And Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Gillian? I think it's Gillian, isn't it? I don't know. Whew. Okay, I am going to rewrite One of Us is Lying because I didn't really like the solution to who killed Simon in this book. I would change it because I don't want to spoil it. I just didn't really like how it was resolved. Then I would reread Gone Girl. It's the only Gillian Flynn book I've read so far, but I want to read more of her books because I really enjoyed it. And then I would burn 13 Reasons Why. I really liked this book when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I think it was kind of problematic how it depicted suicide. And also, Jay Asher, the author, it came out that he's been accused of sexual harassment, and I don't feel bad about burning his book. So, yeah. Down to the nitty-gritty here. Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. Kind of an overrated play, if you ask me. The Gossip Girl series by Cecily Von Gazer. I don't know how to say her name. And Looking for Alaska by John Green. Oh, I wasn't super crazy about any of these. Oh, okay. I feel like I can't burn Romeo and Juliet, even though it is definitely not my favorite Shakespearean play. It's too much literary significance and it's such an impact on culture, you can't burn that. So, I'm gonna reread Romeo and Juliet. Maybe now that I'm older, I'll have a better appreciation for it. I just think it's a little overrated, and it's definitely not my favorite Shakespeare play. I like Macbeth, Othello, King Lear, all of those so much more than Romeo and Juliet. Then, out of these two, Looking for Alaska, I actually DNF'd. I thought it was really boring. I might try to read it again, but I feel like this is the one that I'm going to burn. I feel really bad because I really like John Green as a person. I think he is really awesome, seems like a nice guy. I didn't really like this book that much. I couldn't finish it. And then with the Gossip Girl series, it was fine, but I think the fact that it was so different from the TV show kind of threw me off. So I would rewrite this, and I would make Chuck and Blair a couple in the book series, very similar to what I said for Pretty Little Liars, because I really liked their relationship on the TV show. I know it's kind of problematic, but like, I was 13 years old watching this show, and I really love Chuck and Blair, and they have a special place in my heart always, even if I don't always agree with their actions. So yeah. Okay guys, that is actually the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if there are any decisions I made in this video that you disagree with and you want to argue about why this book shouldn't have been burned or this one should have been rewritten instead or whatever. Please like this video if you enjoyed and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!